What's up, guys? Marilyn Manson just dropped a new video this evening, so I'm interested in that, as should a lot of you be. And we are talking about Tattooed in Reverse. This is grand because, Heaven Upside Down, I think, is going to wind up having a good aftertaste. That's definitely the thing I want to say about that. Just like Antichrist Superstar, it took a little bit, even though it was sharp in 96, later on, once Mechanical Animals and that sort of stuff came out, I think it kind of got, lasting effects. So, Courtney Love is in this. There's a black woman who's really flexible in this, and the outfits are pretty well put together. So I was proud of that. There was something else I wanted to say. I just deleted a previous take on this, and I don't remember what it was. I'm gonna try to remember that. Yeah, Marilyn Manson had. I've covered quite a bit of the Heaven Upside Down project. I think I reviewed 2 out of 3 of the videos that got released. And the Heaven Upside Down review is on my vlog channel, Acidic Roots. So look those names up, and you'll find it there. If you're wondering, well, all the noise last autumn, well, I did do it. So I wanted to cover this. I was kind of itching for the 3rd single. I was curious if Manson was just going to quit backing the project after, what am I trying to say here? Lose my thought. If he was going to quit backing the project after Kill for Me, but I'm glad that this happened. So this is the thing. Like I was saying, the outfits are pretty, slick in this video. Half of it's in a hospital, kind of like Resident Evil type stuff, or Silent Hill, something like that. But the whole vibe just kind of has this creepy vibe to it. But then some of the video kind of takes place in like some sort of cult, and I like the imaginary, how this was imagined was, sharp. So, but then if you're wondering, okay, what's the point of this song? So I thought, Tattooed in Reverse, I thought it was kind of like saying, tattooed about something, but Manson, I looked this up, and Manson didn't actually said it's not really about tattoos as much as it is not really having regrets. So when you listen to the lyrics, it says, let me look that up. He says, I'm unstable, I'm not a show horse, I can't be bridled, of course. So it lets you know that, this, it works as a song. This is the kind of song I do want to hear on the radio. Manson does ballads, but he just doesn't do them as singles too often. So this would be a proper follow-up, which is just another thing. I feel like if he were to drop the Say 10 song as a single after this, he'd probably have like a pretty healthy string. This is actually a successful project in concerns to ones that he's dropped. Even if you, some of the audience, are thinking he's dropped better albums, it's been commercially successful. And I'm glad for it. This sort of thing needs to happen because, just in case there are folks out there saying Manson doesn't have another Antichrist or Hollywood in him, I think obviously once the next few months pass and we look at and say, well, this actually outdid Mechanical Animals, which had a lot of charting songs. Whether or not you want to say Antichrist is like the best one no matter what, I do think that, that's kind of selling him short to do that. So